You ever wonder why there's so many people who are church members but are really not members of the church? I'm talking about really members of the body of Christ. And if we would take a team and we would go across America and across the other parts of the world, we will discover that if we would look at churches, we'll find out that most people who are members of the church who are really not members of the body of Christ. In other words, they're not born again. And so how do we know this? We know this by their attitudes, and how their attitudes are about the church, what they think about their membership, what they think about their relationship with their church. And that's how we know that they're really not members of the body of Christ. Well, there was a man by the name of Thom Rainer who actually did just what we're saying. He went across America and took a team and they looked at 155 churches. And in those 155 churches, they discovered that there were 6 attitudes that really tells a person if they are a biblical member of the church. If they have these attitudes, they say that they really, have become a part of the body of Christ. And he put it in a book, and this is the book. This book is called, of course, I Am a Church Member. And it actually defines those 6 attitudes that biblical people who biblically are part of the church would show if they are really a part of the body of Christ. Well, we have 6 people of our church, Travelers Baptist Church, who actually are the 6 people who are going to show us and share with us their attitudes about the church, according to the book.
I am a member of the Travelers Rest Baptist Church. This membership is a gift given to us through Christ who died on the cross for this cause. We all are saved by His grace and not because of our own goodness. Therefore, I am humbled and honored to serve and love others in our church. I must see it, treat it as a gift and an opportunity to be a part of something as much greater than any one person or member. I will never take my membership for granted.
I am a member of Travelers Rest Baptist Church. Not the kind of membership in a civic club, Greek club, or a country club, but the kind of membership that is according to the Bible in 1 Corinthians chapter 12, where Paul says that we are all a part of the body of Christ. When one member suffers, then we all suffer. And when one of us rejoices, we all have a reason to rejoice. So I will not sit back and relax, but will be a functioning member of this church. As a functioning member, I will give, I will serve, I will minister, I will evangelize, I will study, and I will bless others.
I'm a church member at Travelers Rest Baptist Church. I will lead my family to be healthy church members. We will pray together, serve together, give together, and worship together. Since it was Christ who gave His life for His church, we will ask Him to help us fall deeply in love with His church. Our desires is for Christ to create with our family a hunger and thirst for the Word and worship as our pastor preaches the gospel to our family each week. Because of His unconditional love, wherein Christ loved us, we will love His church.
Hello, I am a church member at Travelers Rest Baptist Church. I will strive to be a unified member. I will realize that there is no such thing as a perfect staff, perfect pastor, or a perfect church member. I also know that I'm not perfect either. I will not be a source of gossip or dissension. One of the greatest threats to any church is members who choose to be a part of the problem instead of the solution. I will commit myself to striving to keep unity within the body of Christ.
I am a church member at Travelers Rest Baptist Church. I will not let this church be about my preferences and desires. My real purpose here is to serve others and to serve Christ. True members of the church do not expect the church to fulfill their selfish and childish desires, as children fussing and fighting and kicking and screaming just to have their own way. Jesus said in Mark 9:35, "If anyone wants to be first, he must be last of all and servant of all." I understand that the greatest in the kingdom is the one who joined church to serve and not to be served.
I am a member of Travelers Rest Baptist Church.
I am a member of Travelers Rest Baptist Church.
I will pray for my pastor every day. He cannot serve this church or his members in his own power. His work is never ending. His days are filled with constant demands. For his time and his desire to please Christ is ever before him.
He must deal with the critics, visit and pray for the sick, bury the dead, counsel the hurting, evangelize to the lost, and oversee every other ministry while finding time for family and community. I will pray for his strength and wisdom every day. He is my spiritual leader.